Hi again. It's been a while, or maybe it isn't. How would you know? um, Today's video is going to be about something that I'm experiencing right now, which is living alone. How do people act like living alone is so easy? It isn't. It isn't. Okay, so I know that I told you that I don't like to complain, okay? I do not like to complain. However, I do have something to say about everything, okay? And that thing is that I struggle so much to make food for myself, to cook. It's so hard for me to get up if I'm sitting up, I don't know, at my desk, or if I'm laying down on my bed. It's so hard for me to get up and to start cooking something. So hard. I just had to throw away some tomatoes and cucumbers because I bought them, but I didn't use them. And I felt so bad about that. So I think people should start talking more about what actually means to live alone. Because I will give you an insight on how I am doing it. First of all, I'm not eating when I have to eat. Like, I am not eating on a very fixed schedule. I always find myself sometimes even at 4 p.m. realizing that all I had is a croissant for breakfast. Like, it's so bad for my health, and I know that. I have to work on that. But it's just, you don't realize it until you're actually in the position where you have to worry about this type of things. The next one is always having to lock the door after I get into the apartment. Always have to check the door that it's locked at night. Always before leaving the house, I have to wonder, wait, did I leave a window open or not? Because if it's gonna rain, it's gonna rain in my apartment. What else? Like, there are so many things I didn't do. I didn't wash my dishes for 3 days now. Because, well, if it's a cup or something, you're just like, okay, it's just a cup. But then they start accumulating and you're not noticing them. You're not noticing it. And I feel like every once in a while, once a week or something, I have to set myself a rule that I have to clean entirely my apartment. Because yeah, I'm cleaning, a little bit every day, but I'm not cleaning it throughoutly every day. So in order for everything to be kept okay, and even for food, to make sure that food isn't going to waste, you just have to constantly be organized and clean and everything. And whilst I'm really organized when it comes to my classes, my extracurricular activities, going out with my friends, doing things for myself like watching movies, series, or even reading, because I adore reading. Okay, I love reading. I am so organized when it comes to that. I will show you guys a Notion planner where I keep everything on track, and maybe some of y'all are gonna need it. Maybe you would like for me to share it with you, I don't know. But I think I should do the same when it comes to household chores and when it comes to actually living alone. So yeah, this is all for today. It was just a little quick video for the situation that I'm experiencing right now. I don't know if you're experiencing the same thing or not. If you are, feel free to tell me about it, and feel free to tell me how did you experience living alone? Because it's my first time living alone. I already went out of my parents' house when I started university, which was 3 years ago. But for my bachelor's degree, I lived with 3 other girls in the same apartment, so we were 4 in total. We didn't know each other beforehand, but still, okay, maybe they were strangers at first, but I still lived with someone. Right now I'm living alone, and I enjoy it. I enjoy it so much because there's no one to influence your mood. There's no one to actually, maybe, I don't know, you're coming back from university and you're feeling so super motivated to work, and then as you're opening the front door, you see your, well, roommate sitting on the couch watching a TV show. I know that happened to me so many times, and I would suddenly get so unmotivated. So yeah, I love living alone because there's no one to impact my mood. And even when you're living at home with your parents, especially with your parents, every time they be asking you to do something, they be calling your name when you're doing something important. They'd be like, or at least for me, we had the specific rule that we eat dinner as a family all together. And so every time I would be working or I would be doing something, and I'd hear my name and they'd be like, come eat dinner with us, or come eat. And if I wouldn't be there, why did my voice just crack? If I wouldn't be there in time, they will call my name repeatedly, and that would just irritate me. That would frustrate me so much because I'm doing something, I'm so focused. Maybe I'm in the flow, maybe I struggled focusing all day long, and now finally I'm focusing. Finally, I can do the work that I have to do. And you're calling me, and it breaks my focus, it breaks it. So I love living alone because of that. But at the same time, I do miss my mom's homemade cooked meals. Because guess what I'm doing right now? Maybe I think you're gonna hear it on the recording. The sound that you're hearing right now is a big bowl of water that I put to boil, so that afterwards I'm gonna put some potatoes, and I'm probably, I don't know, gonna do mashed potatoes. I don't know, it's that basic. So yeah, I do miss a really good home cooked meal. But anyways, that was all for tonight. I'm gonna leave you to your business, and thank you for sharing my struggles.